I'm sure you're all aware of the rally that's going to take place today down at the Capitol in Madison. Well, here in Sheboygan County, we have an event of our own. It's going to get rolling tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Open Wisconsin Now, Sheboygan County Mobile Rally. And the coordinator of the event, Russ Otten, is joining us by telephone as we continue to practice our social distancing here. Russ, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. Great.
And is Laura with you, too?
Yes, Laura's also with us.
Good morning, Kelly.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you bet. Well, tell us about this. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon it's going to start, and this is sort of a way to send a message to, I assume, government officials that we want the economy to open up. At the same time, we still want to continue to practice the social distancing and, in a responsible way, continue to fight coronavirus. So, Russ, why don't you tell us, how this got organized and how this is all going to play out tomorrow?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, last week when the governor put his edict out there to push out the extension for stay-at-home to the 26th of May, we just felt it was that was extraordinarily long. We've complied, and we feel at this point that really one size does not fit all for the state of Wisconsin, that there are a lot of places right now in Wisconsin that have not had the kind of situation that would be in Milwaukee County and possibly Dane County. And we feel like it's time now because there have been a lot of unintended consequences to our economy, which are also affecting people health-wise and mental-wise.
Yeah, and I saw results of a study that was done by UW-Oshkosh. It indicates, I think it was 35% of businesses say if this goes on much longer, they might never reopen their doors. I mean, you're talking over a third of businesses throughout the state.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah, I've been in the travel and tourism industry for over 20 years, and we're $635 million down, and it's just extending this, to the end of May. It's too extreme. And so our message with this rally is to really urge the governor and the state government to take a more logical and balanced approach to fighting COVID-19 within our state. We've complied with the stay-at-home orders and the social distancing guidelines. The trend is downward. It's going down now, and it's time to open things back up. And again, if you're in Milwaukee and things need to stay hunkered down, we understand that, but we want to send a message that we need to stop applying a broad brush approach and a one-size-fits-all approach to the entire state. For those of us that live in other cities, we don't have a significant number of cases. So let us go back to work, start opening things up, and let us start getting our lives back to normal. I understand it will happen in stages, and that's fine, and that's healthy, and that's a common sense approach, but we need to start doing that now. We are in a downward trend, which by the CDC guidelines says, we're ready to start the first phase of opening back up again. And so that's our message with this rally, Kelly.
Okay, so explain how you envision this happening tomorrow. We do know 1 o'clock, you want to get this underway. It's going to be largely like a procession of vehicles, correct?
Yes, tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Actually, we're going to ask those who are going to be vehicles involved to assemble about 1:45. 8th and Penn in Sheboygan is the intersection where we are going to start. We'll have our lead car facing west at that stop sign, and we would ask all other vehicle drivers to assemble behind that car. And then we'll be turning down 8th Street, and the route is on our website, on our Facebook page as well. We'll be going through downtown Sheboygan, then heading straight out 23 to Plymouth, circling past 67 and into downtown Plymouth, going straight into Falls from there on Highway C. And we also have a group of farmers and truckers who are going to join us at that intersection of 57 and C and join in the route to Sheboygan Falls at that point. And all of that is timed out 1 o'clock in Sheboygan, approximately 1:45 in Plymouth, and 2:15 in Falls.
All right, very good. And you're putting out there a blanket welcome to anyone who wants to get involved. I saw in the press release you sent out. This is nonpartisan. This isn't all Republicans or all Democrats. You're welcoming anybody who wants to get the economy going, but at the same time, in a responsible way, continue to fight coronavirus.
Exactly. I don't think COVID-19 has discriminated between liberals, moderates, and conservatives. It's hit all of us: healthcare workers, farmers, vets, churches obviously have been affected, restaurant and bar owners, and small businesses alike. Everybody has been affected in some way, either a family or a neighbor. And to come out and support those people in either attending and observing as it goes by or being part of the procession itself.
I see you're asking those who want to participate to bring American flags and maybe some homemade signs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anybody that would like to participate, whether you're going to observe as the line of cars comes through or whether you want to drive your vehicle in the procession, bring some American flags, bring some homemade signs. If you'd like to put hashtag Open Wisconsin Now, followed by the city you live in, a business that you support, or a business that you own, please do that. We are asking, this is supposed to be a positive event, so we want to make sure that everyone stays respectful. So we ask that everybody definitely keeps that in mind. We're also asking that everybody complies to the 6-foot social distancing guidelines. So if everyone can remember that as well, that would help us greatly. But it's supposed to be a positive event, so come on out, show your support. We'd love to have you.
And people can visit your Facebook page, Open Wisconsin Now, Sheboygan County. Did I get that right?
You got that right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Open Wisconsin Now, Sheboygan County. And take a look at the event. We've got all the details listed. We've got a link to Google Maps that will highlight the exact route that it will be taking. So everything should be there.
All right. Sounds great. Anything you guys want to add here before we wrap things up?
I just think we want people to be bold but respectful. I mean, those are the two words that come to mind. We've done our part, and we will continue to do our part to protect those that are most compromised in this situation health-wise, and we will support that. But we also want to be bold in getting the state opened up again, because that will affect the health and welfare of all of our citizens.
All right. Sounds great. Russ, Laura, thanks for joining us this morning. Good luck with your event tomorrow. And as you mentioned, 12:45, you want people to start assembling to take part. 8th and Penn is the location.